Now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, Ken, thanks very much, and welcome to another edition of the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call right here on the Bordas & Bordas hotline. It's 412-575-2600. Those are always the numbers to call, and we have a lot to talk about tonight, beginning with the Pittsburgh Penguins. And, boy, they needed a win badly, especially given where they are in the standings. They have 6 of the next 8 against teams in their division, starting tonight with Columbus. And the Penguins fell behind, but they fought back, literally fought back. There was a fight with Ryan Reeves. That's no surprise. But when was the last time you saw Malkin, Crosby, and Letang all in the penalty box at the same time? And Malkin and Crosby in fights within minutes of one another. That seemed to wake them up for the third period. They came back, tied the game, great overtime before they win it in a shootout on a goal by Chris Letang in the fourth stanza. Ron Cook of the Post-Gazette and 93.7 The Fan is here, the Cook and Pony Show. And I mean, Ron, that was an entertaining game. It was a physical game like I think you always expect when Columbus comes to town. But I do not want to see Malkin got involved with Foligno, and they exchanged, and he took a lot of hits. Crosby with Seth Jones. You don't want to see those guys involved, and I thought Ryan Reeves was here to stop that from happening.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't stop Foligno from kind of working over Malkin. Now, Malkin's on the ice. Foligno kind of jumps on him, gives him the business a little bit. They get up. Malkin cheap shots him right in the face, and Foligno goes crazy and then has much the better of it after that. Sid and Jones more or less danced around a little bit. I don't even think they got fighting majors. I think they both got double minors for roughing. But it was a fascinating game. We laugh all the time, two teams that don't like each other. They got a nice little rivalry going with Columbus. And what's really cool is they play them again here next week, I believe on the 27th. 2 days after Christmas, they get them again, which is very unusual for, you see home and home. But the Penguins are going to get both games here. Should be a lot of fun next week. There's a game against Anaheim Saturday night. I'm actually going to go sit in the stands for that, Bob. I'm taking my daughter.
Yes.
I'm home.
Taylor's in town.
Home to see her grandmother. We're going to go to a hockey game on Saturday night. Looking forward to it.
Taylor's in the studio, actually, so we can tell you that here tonight. 412-575-2600 is the number to call, and it's good to see her. And the Penguins, well, they got a win. They needed a win. They woke up. Hornquist got a great deflection on a Kessel goal, or a Kessel shot, I should say, and that tied it at 1. And then it was, of all things, a goal from Malkin and Crosby. Crosby assists Malkin after all that happened in the second period. That was interesting. Right after that, Artemi Panarin, who's a really good player.
What? He is,
I still don't know how
he
Chicago
had a great game
got
tonight.
rid of him for Brandon. So I like Brandon Saab. I like Panarin a lot better. Just because of what he's capable of doing. One other thing, Brandon Dubinsky didn't even play, so we're talking about physicality of this team, and they didn't have Dubinsky, who is typically a headhunter, when Crosby's on the ice. All right, let's talk about the Steelers now, because they get set for Houston on Christmas Day. Ron, of course, will be there. That's a tough one.
Lucky
tough
me.
one to be there. However, they're going to have an opportunity to see Joe Hayden back in the lineup, it looks like. And Ed Bouchette told us tonight on our Steeler beat on KDK, Ron, that, boy, what a difference it makes statistically with him in that lineup in the secondary.
Yeah, it sure does. I mean, he's a big-time corner. They were able to get him. Thank you, Cleveland. Ben Roethlisberger said that on our show 3 times. Thank you, Cleveland, for letting him go. You got to believe the energy and passion this guy's going to be playing with. A, he's missed the last 5 games, and B, he's headed to the playoffs for the first time in his career. He's never been involved in games like this down the stretch. I know he really wanted to play against New England. They probably were wise to hold him out. He should be ready to go down the stretch, and I think he'll make a big difference for their defense in the playoffs.
He really will. They will have no Antonio Brown, which means other guys have got to step up. I saw some good things from Martavis Bryant. I still don't understand why he wasn't in the game the last 2 plays. Juju Smith-Schuster certainly doing some good stuff. You may see Justin Hunter this week, Ron. They're going to need all hands on deck, to use his expression, Mike Tomlin's, for what they need in the wide receiver department.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much faith I have in Justin Hunter getting it done, but I was very encouraged by Martavis's game the other day. The diving catch on the sideline was terrific. The one-handed touchdown catch was terrific. The week before, it looked like he was out to lunch somewhere, totally lacking focus in the game. That was his horrible kickoff returns. You wonder, is he going to be able to make big plays for you? He made 2 big plays against New England. Hopefully he'll be able to pick it up again this Monday.
Jeff Hathorn from Sports Radio 93.7 The Fan on Twitter has an interesting, he's in the locker room right now. Malkin said on the Fights with Columbus, quote, "Hey, we're tough guys too. I work hard every day. I go to the gym every day." And they're going to have to.
Just don't let him break his hand every day throwing punches. They're too valuable. scoring goals, not punching people. He drilled Foligno with a cheap shot. I mean, he just drilled.
Foligno had no idea it was coming, and then he responded in kind, and he
kind of got the better of Malkin.
Right. But you don't want to see that with those guys. I don't care that they go to the gym. I don't care that they're rough guys. You don't want your star players to do that. And that's one of the reasons why I thought Ryan Reaves was brought here. But again, when you play Columbus, they're going to lay it on the line. We're going to take your calls starting next. It's 412-575-2600. Get on the line. Let us know what you think right here on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call, 7 nights a week on Pittsburgh CW.